You go, shoo.
Shoo.
Welcome back.
Okay.
We are back. It's been a bit, but yeah, life's been busy and our brains have been tired. But we're back now.
Here we are.
Here we is. So I did have a question for you, my
Okay.
love.
Okay.
You know, as kids, we all do stupid things.
Yeah.
As we get older, right,
Right.
we try to mitigate stupid things for the most part.
Yes, that's
Especially
the goal.
things of danger.
Sure,
right?
that's the goal.
But a lot of times we look back, whether it be fondness or like, holy crap, I can't believe I made it out of that alive,
Sure.
right? But we kind of like look back on nostalgia, right, with some things. And one thing that I can remember is as it's getting closer and closer to 4th of July this year, is you go to these fireworks stores or stands and you buy a pack of fireworks or you piecemeal your fireworks together. But they always want to say, well, here's like 5 million bottle rockets to go with your order because they're like cheap filler, right? Or if you get one of the big variety packs, there's always about 5 bazillion bottle rockets.
Can you
And-
remind me which ones those ones are? Are those the ones that people shoot at each other?
Yes, they have sticks on them about this long, and they only have
those
like
the
a little
candles?
Little fire. No, they only have a little firecracker on them that's about this long, right?
And it's on a stick?
And it's got a stick so that you can put it in a bottle. So it's a bottle rocket.
Stop it. You put it in, like actually in a bottle?
Yeah, you're supposed to put the stem in a bottle so it shoots it. It's like it's launching thing.
Does the whole thing go down or does it hold it up like a flower?
It shoots off and then cracks.
No, yeah. But like how long is the stick? Seriously. I
It's like a foot,
like
foot
to
and a
write
half.
my name with the sparklers. Oh, so it's long. It's like a vase and a flower. The exploding part is outside of the bottle. It doesn't.
I
have
would
to
say it's
travel-
a flower.
Okay, so it doesn't have to go through the bottle, like out the hole and escape.
No,
It's-
only the stem is in the bottle.
It's a stem with a
Yes.
flower. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, anyway, they use them as fillers, right?
Okay.
And you get about 5 bazillion of them, especially
Are they pretty or do they just make noise?
you go, shoo.
Shoo.
Yeah, that's
it?
exactly how
Not
it goes.
even like a.
Or a,
Are they scream a lot?
some of them whistle.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them whistle, some of them don't.
But they don't have like pretty lights. It's just
No, it's just a firecracker.
okay, just a smoke trail.
Not even really a smoke trail. It just is like a, psh.
Okay.
And it's not like what you think of big fireworks. Not that.
Not that.
It's just a flash and a bang.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Now I'm
you're all
Caught up.
caught up. Okay.
Hey, we kind of match in the video today.
Yeah, we color coordinated and didn't even know it.
Oh, in the light, this is a lot more orange and a lot less coral.
Oh,
And so we look a lot more.
Yeah.
This is coral and this is orange.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Bottle rockets. I just looked at the
Squirrel. Yeah.
bottle rockets. Filler. Lots of bottle rockets.
Anyway, when I was young,
Yeah.
in my teenage years,
Sure.
we bought a said pack, or we went to the place for the out of state fireworks.
Oh, you wait to get a big one.
And we went and got lots of fireworks.
Are there fireworks
Oh.
that are illegal in Indiana that
Yes.
you can get out of state?
You,
there in
you have to
Washington?
you have to sign a waiver saying you're going to go out of state to use them. I don't know about Washington.
I
But-
think there are. I don't.
I don't think there are, especially if you go to the reservation
Maybe.
and if you set them
Yeah.
off at the reservation.
Yeah. I feel
So-
like though growing up we had something. And I'm so sorry. Continue. Bottle rockets. Bottle rockets.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we went to the store that had the stuff that you're supposed to take out of state. You even signed a waiver. It says, "Hey, I'm taking this out of state."
Did
anyway.
Did you?
Well, bottle rockets aren't the thing that had to go out of state, so it's fine.
Okay, so we're not talking about the thing that was illegal. Don't
No.
want to get caught.
Anyway,
Someone caught a popo.
so we had these bazillion bottle rockets.
Okay. Oh, you got
And-
a ton that came with your pack.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay. So you had a ton of bottle rockets.
Ton of them. So what do you do with a ton of bottle rockets? Because, it's all...
I'm
you know.
assuming that you put them into a bottle and you lit a lot of them at the same time.
How about, let's go one better. Or a bazillion better. How about we make a bouquet
Yeah.
of bottle rockets
Yeah.
in a paper bag, so it's like bushed up and like mounded
Oh, did you light the bag on fire?
in a paper bag, right? And then we did a trail of gasoline
Stop.
and 2 set bag, lit the gasoline trail. We
Were all of the
Wait, no,
things
this is-
pointing up?
mostly, but listen, we left a long enough trail that we could get back to where everybody was sitting,
Uh-huh.
like
Did they
30
follow
feet
you?
away. No, they were like 30 feet away.
Okay.
We did this thing, right? And next thing you know, and then I say, pew, 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 just going off, right?
Right.
And then they start coming a little closer. And then the bag falls over.
And they start shooting at you.
They start shooting. One hit the house by my mom's head. Yeah, so it was fun. We made it past it. It was great. Great fun. Almost died, but it's fine.
You almost had a patch on your face that you couldn't grow hair in, is what happened.
Oh, I'm fine. See? Fine.
Fine now.
So, what my thing, I never heard anything. What are some stories you got of something silly
Silly?
like that?
I don't have them. I've always been a cautious lady. Very cautious. My brothers were the wild ones.
Wild, I'd say adventurous.
My brothers were the adventurous ones.
You didn't
little-
do anything.
I don't know. Ask somebody else. I don't remember. Here's the thing. I've had 11 concussions. There are chunks in my life that I do not remember.
Okay.
Like a lot of high school. I mean, I remember a lot, but like the day-to-day stuff, I don't remember a lot of stuff. So wild. Did I do anything wild?
Did you jump off anything?
I jumped off a bridge, but so did everybody else.
Oh, interesting. You're that kid.
Only sort of. I had to sing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song first
Why?
to get up the nerve.
Get up the nerve.
There was this bridge that that was across like this little inlet. Back the boat down in the jet skis, and then there was an inlet. There's a bridge over the inlet. And it kind of came like underneath it went into a V. So if you were in the center, you could jump down and you weren't ever going to hit anything. And it was for a youth retreat for a youth group. And, it was a known place where you could jump off the bridge and people were jumping off the bridge and I was terrified, because I don't like heights. And I am terrified of drowning, which you guys know if you have heard some previous stories of like my fears, very specifically. And so I had to hold hands with someone, and we sang the Oscar Mayer song.
They
And-
drug you down, huh?
No, and on the with BOLOGNA, and on A we jumped. And oh, so it's not Oscar Mayer Wiener, it's Oscar Mayer Baloney song, the Baloney song. And so then I jumped. I jumped a few times. Once I jumped the first time, I was like, okay, I can do this. And at one point, I went to put my hands up. It was kind of a fart job, and I went to put my hands up, and the wind rushing around me pushed my hand in, and I gouged my forehead. It was huge and just like completely skinned it, several layers. It was bleeding, and then I had this big scab on my. Oh, it was so attractive.
Well, you were at church camp. You had been there to meet the boys.
That's exactly where you go to meet boys. Like, hey boys, do you love Jesus? Me too. We're allowed to date.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly where you go to find a boyfriend.
Interesting.
Anywho, so I've jumped off of a bridge, but so then it was funny when people were like, "Would you jump off a bridge if your friends were doing it too?" And I'm like, "Yes."
I already did.
If I could sing the Baloney song, then probably yes.
That's funny.
Other than that, I don't think I just wasn't the wild one. Like my Ben, he would jump off of the roof.
Yeah.
Just jump off the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And that I was like, all right. He wanted me to jump off the roof, and that was not gonna happen. We had fire drills. I think I've said this on here. We had fire drills. We had rope ladder on the front out of my room, and then there was like a little shallow short roof, and then a rabbit hutch and a tree, and we would jump out of one onto the other, hit the tree, and shimmy down on the backside. And Ben would just hop out the window and let it ride. So
yeah.
Caleb was just always wild.
So,
He was a sweet, sweet little wild one.
I also had the awesome opportunity to have a mini bike at that point, or even a little younger. If you don't know what a mini bike is, it's like a solid frame.
Baby motorcycle.
Yeah,
It
but
looks like a Power Wheel, but it's for adults.
no. It's actually like kind of like a mini dirt bike with no suspension. And it's got a lawnmower engine on it for its power versus like a dirt bike engine.
How
So-
tall is it?
Not very tall at all.
Like 2 feet tall? I've seen some adults drive on like these
Yes.
tiny motorcycles. There's like, and they look
Kind of like that, yeah.
like the Grinch.
Kind of like that.
Just
but
knees up to forehead. Sorry. Did it look like a like wee, or did it look like boop, 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 boop?
neither. It's more like a rectangular frame. It looked like just like a regular powered bike.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, so I had that, and we had a very long gravel driveway that also went into grass and other such things. So, you get confident and you start really doing well. Next thing you know, you go take a turn too fast and your under wheel goes wee, and you go.
End up with gravel embedded in your body.
No, I ended up with no gravel in my body at that point.
Really? I would
Yeah.
just rollerblade and end up with gravel in my knees.
Well, I would assume on a gravel driveway, if you rollerbladed, you'd end up with gravel in your
No, mine was a sidewalk. Sidewalk. Any tiny rocks that were maybe just on the sidewalk, or if the concrete had like washed away and like you could see the aggregate, that would end up in my body.
One time, I remember I was out with my friend, and it had snowed, like, really good at his house. And, well, we were young kids in the country doing dumb things. And we took a bicycle and went and made a ramp in the snow.
Sure. With the bicycle, it didn't sink into the snow?
No, it's hard packed snow. at this point.
You were just riding on ice.
Essentially.
Okay.
And tried to do some cool things. And, you know, have you ever seen a guy that goes over a ramp that doesn't really know what he's doing?
Yes, and they just kind of fall over.
Well, I went to do a thing, and the front wheel went off and promptly dug into the ice water
And you flipped.
in the ditch, and I scorpioned.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, right there. Right on my face.
Okay.
It's amazing that my face looks as good as it does, but that's as much as I've fallen on it.
You fall on your face a lot as a kid?
More than I'd cared to admit.
Scorpion boy.
Between falling on my face and falling in a fire, I mean, I'm pretty not scarred up for the most part.
Yeah, that is very true. Mm-hmm. What's that one guy? Unbreakable?
Maybe.
Gets into, and then his nemesis is Mr. Glass.
Probably.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Isn't that the Bruce Willis one where,
Yeah.
but he can't do water?
Something like that.
Huh. I'm trying to think of anything where I was like reckless.
Huh.
Here's the thing.
Maybe that's just the difference between.
I don't know that it's necessarily girls and boys. I think it's, I mean, also probably a little bit, yes, but I think it's just the difference in me and you. Also, I got caught all the time. So I didn't do reckless things because I would get caught.
Well, some people do reckless things to get caught and still don't care.
That is my youngest brother. He,
Especially if the average is less caught than more caught.
yeah, mine is more caught. His is less caught. We would be walking down the mall, and in our mall we used to have these like planters going down, and then in some part there was like this water fountain and stuff. My friends would be walking on it, and I would be down, and they're like, "Alethea, get up here," and I'm like, "No, we're not allowed." That was me all the time. No, we're not allowed. And then they'd be like, "Just get on up here," and I'm like, okay, I'm not hurting anybody. Like, I know it's a rule, but I'm not hurting anyone. It'll be fine. Like,
Get out.
I'm going to be bad. This was me being bad. I'm going to be bad. And so I would hop up and I'd be like, oh my gosh. And I would turn around and I'd be following. And then there would be somebody, a guard, and he would be like, get down from there. And I would turn around. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, and I turned back around and my friends were nowhere to be found. And I'm like, oh, how do they sense the popo coming? I have no chill. I don't know when it's happening. So I just don't do anything wrong like that. Obviously, I speed a little. I go with the flow of traffic because it's safer. That's what I read somewhere. That it's safer just to go the flow of traffic than to go the speed limit if traffic is going a little bit faster. It cause more accidents. So science. But yeah. But no, I try not to be reckless because I get caught and I don't enjoy being in trouble.
I don't think anybody really enjoys being in trouble.
Yeah, but some people just say it's worth it. And for me, the feeling, inside my body when somebody's upset with me for something, I feel like I've done something wrong. It's like worse than what is it when you're nauseous in the car?
Motion sickness?
It's worse than motion sickness.
To me, sometimes that
funny.
depends on the person, on who is upset, on whether I'm upset about it or not.
Okay.
But I just try to not like do anything that would be bad for other people. And then my view on it is if I get hurt doing something that's a little bit sketch,
Then that's on you.
then that's on me. You know,
Yeah.
like as long as I'm not hurting somebody else or their property,
That is true. I think if you're going to be self-reckless, that's much different than like involving someone else or someone else's property.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle rockets, just, flinging everywhere. Probably not the best
I was
idea.
a bit young. I'd do it again, though.
Not around our house.
No.
In the middle of an
I don't
open
know. I
field.
could use like the insurance money.
No, thank you. I would rather have the house.
Yeah, no, it's too expensive to buy something.
Maybe like on a barge in the middle of a lake. That seems the smartest option.
Yeah. On a barge in the middle of the lake. We could make it happen. Who knows?
At camping?
Maybe.
I don't know that you're allowed to set off fireworks.
If you're in the middle of the lake, you're technically not on their property anymore.
No, I'm saying like in the lake.
I guess we'll find
We'll
out.
have to research it.
Because you can set them off at Harry Todd Park.
Can you?
People do it all the time.
I don't know that it's allowed.
It must be.
No, because then the police will come and they'll be like, hey, who's
Well, as
doing
long
this?
as you don't touch anything.
And I would turn around and everybody's gone. I'd be like,
As long as you don't touch anything, it'll be
I
fine.
was just here watching. And they're like, oh, okay. So you're accompanist? Nope. That's someone,
Accomplice.
an accomplice. I was like, nope. That's someone who,
Accompanist? Yeah, she was making it better.
someone who does music with you. So not that. Sometimes I feel like my brain is sleepier than other times.
Well, I think most people do. It's called being tired.
Oh, I thought you were saying most people think my brain is sleepier. I was like, well, all right then, thank you. It is the truth.
That's funny.
I changing the subject. Have you ever seen those videos?
Nope.
Yes, maybe you have. I think maybe I've sent one to you. It's a video of these people cleaning carpets.
Okay.
Have you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
rugs. Oh, I love them so much.
Do you?
Yeah. They come in and they're just brown. And you're like, whoop, that's a brown circle. And then by the end, it's a circle with colors other than brown. Sometimes it's like a cream color. I'm like, I don't understand how they got it so clean.
Power washer.
Well, there's so many things. There's a power washer. There's the round scrubby. Blah, 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 blah. They put down like soap and stuff, and then they rinse, and then they lift it up and they rinse underneath and flip it over, and they and then they squeeze, and then they put more soap on, and then there's like and then they squeeze, and then they rinse, and they do it over and over and over with different colored soaps and stuff. I don't know if they're different kinds of soap or if it's just for the entertainment value, but I really appreciate it. And then by the end,
Rug.
it's so clean.
So clean.
Yes.
So I think some of those sometimes, though, do not get back to their original color. I mean, they look a lot better.
You're probably right. They don't get back to their original color.
Right.
Because maybe it was white and now it's kind of an off tan. But it is definitely not brown. Black.
Sometimes those videos are kind of like cool. But, I mean, it is just cleaning. You look like I just kicked your dog.
It's also like power washing outside, like the moss.
Yeah.
When you do
I know.
it, and everything is like so clean. When
I
you're
know
done.
that you really
It's
like it.
just and you can just see where you like everything is clean, and then it's a different color.
Yeah. I know you really like it.
It's so soothing in my soul. Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
I will watch.
I'm glad that you like it.
I will, or the guy that goes, there's this guy that goes to overgrown yards, and he'll ask the owner, he'll be like, hey, can I do your yard for you for free? And they're like, okay. And he mows their lawn. Nope. Yes, mow. In my head, it was vacuum. And I was like, is mow wrong?
Well, he vacuums too.
He vacuums. He mows the lawn, and then and he edges the sidewalks, and he scoops up all the grass and dirt that grow onto the sidewalk, and he like does all that, and he cleans it off, and he blows it all, and it is so beautiful
And you're
when
like,
it's done.
who would have thought there was a sidewalk here?
Yeah, and it's so like, and there's sometimes it's just grass, but you can see like the indent where there was a sidewalk, and he just cleans that whole area, and then there's a sidewalk again. Oh, it's so relaxing.
Is it?
Yes, I will watch. I'll just be like, yes. Oh no, what about the stuff and then there's a power washer, and he goes with the power washer. This is the grass. And he blows the water, and it lifts it up like this as it goes, and then it lays back down. And then he goes with not an edger. He doesn't use an edger.
That would be an edger.
A weed whacker. No, he uses a weed whacker on its side. And then it just cuts off all this, and then he just like scoops it up, and it is beautiful.
Beautiful.
It is
my
so
goodness.
beautiful.
Oh, you're so clean.
Oh my goodness, I love that so much. I will watch those videos for probably longer than I should.
Yeah, we need to do that here.
Sometimes do what? Watch it here?
No, not
Have people watch it with us?
No, I'm saying the yard work.
Oh yes, it's less relaxing to do it than it is to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't like other yard work watching. I do though really enjoy power washing. I could do that somewhere. My arms were so tired. I power washed the house, and I power washed the sidewalk, and I power washed the stoop, and I power washed the.
You probably should. Your dad's gonna want his power washer back.
No, I'm borrowing it, and I power washed the.
You're borrowing, stole it.
No, I'm borrowing it. I don't want to store it at my house forever. And I power washed the driveway. I power washed so hard. It's asphalt. I didn't realize that you could blow away the asphalt part and the rocks would just be left. Mm-hmm. So some of that moss that I was power washing was attached to rocks.
It was the glue that was holding our driveway together.
I didn't know that. But,
yeah.
So some of it's a little less smooth.
I guess we're going to have to get a new driveway now.
Okay, we'll slow your roll. But yeah, I really enjoy power washing. Oh, it just feels good inside. Does that make sense? Like if I am just on the outside, it's happening. It makes my insides feel squeaky.
I think you feel more deeply than I do about certain things.
I just feel so
I don't think
squeaky.
I've felt anything on my inner soul about something being cleaned.
Oh,
I do know, like, when we deep clean the house or whatever, I do feel better.
yeah.
But watching a video, no, I don't feel, like, different on the inside.
No, I mean, a little bit. But when it happens here, it's, yes. When I walk in and the house is cluttered, like, my insides feel cluttered. Like, my insides feel like there's just sludge inside my, like, lungs and
In
guts.
your lungs?
And in my
You should go to the
knees.
doctor for that.
No. No. But, yeah. It feels like heavy sludge in my lungs and my guts and my knees.
Interesting.
I know.
And on that note,
Okay.
thanks for listening to our random babblings and the things that we did.
Do you like watching cleaning videos? I do. Join my club.
Join your club. What's your club's name?
Cleaners Anonymous.
Cleaners Anonymous.
Watching Cleaners Anonymous.
It's an addiction,
Have
people.
I told you about when they do the ear cleaning? And the like chunks of stuff come up and you can see them use the tool and it's like flapping and you're just like, yes, get it. And then it like goes back and you're like, oh, I feel like I cheer more for that than I do sports stuff. It's like in there and he's got it and it's coming and he's like pulling at it and it's like, it's on his, and then it like, it slips and it falls back in and you're like, oh, come out. All right,
This
guys.
is not just for the camera, guys. This is an everyday thing. So, if you want to have more conversations like this about people's earwax and getting it out or other randomness, make sure you come back. Make sure you
I want to look
subscribe.
inside your ears so
Like-
bad and see if I can pull out like earwax skins.
Okay. Like the video. Whatnot. Comment. You know the thing. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.